Page 32, Give Me That Old Time Religion. Fairly quick little piece. They say moderate, but when I heard people sing this, and we've done it, we usually sing it a little on the faster side, but okay, moderate's fine. We'll talk about the right hand here a bit. Watch this rhythm. It's a little tricky. The first measure only has 2 beats in it, so you're coming in on beat 3. 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 3 and 4, rest. You see the staccato on the first note there? On the first full measure? Just a wrist staccato, a light wrist staccato. The melody is the top note. If you can play that a little louder, that's great. If not, do the best you can. Next line, I recommend a 1-4, not a 1-5 on these, because you can do a 1-5 on the 8th note then, and then the next measure 1-4 and 1-3. It's the melody. See, I'm protecting the melody, and then the thumb's doing the bottom part here, and then 1-5 on the last measure. Third line, you're moving down. After the half note, the 3's got to catch the A. Just lift and move. And the last measure, the third line, is 1-4 on the half note. Here. Then it's the same fingering at the bottom. Rhythm. 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4. The last 2 notes on the line, I recommend a 1-4. So you can do a 1-5 at the top of page 33. And then for the 8th notes, go to 1-4. So it's 1-5 on the first one, and then 1-4. So the 5 is saved for the last note in that measure. And the next measure, 1-4, 1-3. Next measure is back to 1-5, and you're moving down again. The last measure of the second line on page 33, 1-4, and then you have more of what you already had. So it's the same fingering I'm recommending. I'm just trying to use different fingers on this melody. It does. I mean, this 1-5, that's dangerous. It's actually more difficult than what I'm suggesting too, so I would encourage you to try out the fingering I'm suggesting on this. Last line on page 33, here, and then here, and for the second measure, the half note is 1-4. And for the Amen, the all part of the Amen is 2-5, and then 1-5 for the men part. Like so. Left hand, just got broken chords on the left hand. Look at the top, page 32, when the left hand's playing. All the notes in that measure is this. It's a 1 chord, C. It's just a broken chord. And I bounce along here, this nice bouncy piece. Bum, 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 bum. It's just lightly. Melodies, on the other hand, that's what you need to hear, so be careful on that one. And really, that's about it for the left hand. It's just, this is 1 chord, the 5-7 chord, pretty much. At the end, the Amen, the all part, is like a 4 chord, but the C's not being played. So you just come up here and then down. So they have pedal at the Amen. I'm going to leave it out. I'm not going to use pedal there. You don't need. You can use pedal there if you want to. They also say there's an optional tremolo on the Amen. I don't recommend it, but if you want to try it, go ahead. A tremolo is simply like a trill. You're alternating 2 notes here. The right hand, 2 notes, and the left hand, and you can mirror the hands. I don't recommend it. You can also alternate the hands this way. To me, forget the tremolo. If you're going to tremolo, do it rhythmically, like 16th notes or 32nd notes or something like that. So they say rhythmically at the top. I'm not really sure what they're after. All music is done rhythmically. So I don't have any suggestions to offer that, just play it within the rhythm. So let's try this out slowly to double check the rhythms and all, because the rhythms really, you got to be careful on the rhythms and the staccatos and put those in. So I'm going to give us 2 counts and then we'll begin. So I'm just going to go ready and go and. So the right hand's here to start, the left hand's here. Ready and go and. Hold, 2, 3, 4, off.